Welcome back, Generals, to another Let's Fix Generals 0 Hour to make the best game ever. Good, the last session we did a refactoring for the intro code, put it into a new file. So I was thinking, let me do a stash. Then we do a fetch and prune. And we do a pull. Then we do a stash pop. And then we create a new branch and we say work in progress intro movie. Yeah. Intro movie. And then of course we need to move it in a folder. Okay, and then we have all this garbage here. Yeah. Intro private is done. Regarding this here, this constructor, I don't like that. So how about we take this guy and we put it in here. Then we do it like so and so and so. There we go. That looks much better. And then we remove this here and there we go. Good. And then shell. Display the shell. I think shell we can remove again. Okay, let's take a look at this guy here. Needs a rebase, yeah, blah blah blah. So this comment looks superfluous because it just repeats the name of the struct underneath. Why does he put a confused emoji? Why is he confused? What is confusing about it? It's for consistency. That makes it simpler, yeah. Great. Great. Okay. Next, observer. Static casts. Static cast, yeah. Okay, that looks fine. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Good. So then this looks promising. Player in full list resources. Draw player in full list. Yeah. Okay, good. Blah blah blah. Last values. Player in full list. You can move these inits into the constructor, into a constructor for player list, player in full list. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Free display string. On the other hand, this is probably fine for now. Yeah. List. If you move these two loops into the destructor, into a destructor for player info lists, then you could simply call info list equals player info list here. Format. Name key generator. Player %D. Interesting. That's quite a waste here. That it needs to allocate the string every time. That's not smart. Yeah. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Maybe we write down a player name key lookup. Lookups are inefficient. There are many places that look up player by name key. I find this really weird here. Why is there no find player by index? What is this? Get ends player. Well, why is it not doing that? Get ends player. Player percent. I'm not sure. Player name, player. They first allocate an ASCII string, and then do the name key, then get the name key, and then look it up in the player list. Maybe this can be simpler and more efficient. Okay, then format ASCII string, then get the name key from it, visits. Good. That's that. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay, I think it's almost there. Yeah, still need to test it in game then. Style, blank line before this. Okay, I think it looks pretty good. Yeah, I still need to test it. Yeah. The code is quite a bit complicated, given the implementation of it, doing everything manually. But okay. If it works, it works, right? Oh. Still need to test in game. Good. Then let's get back to code. So we did builds, yeah. Yeah, okay. Then good. So what do we like to see? Nothing. Blah 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 blah. Done. Place done true else. This code is wild. Okay, then let's remove these here. Oof. Oof. Game clients. Man, it's cold here. It's so cold. Why is it cold? That's not professional. Okay, so we have that. Intro, null PTR, intro, new intro, yeah. Intro is not, intro is done, delete. Good. So this will be refactor, game client, move intro related code to a new file, move intro related code to intro related code to new file and class. Intro. Okay, and then next I would like to simplify the, so basically there's like a state machine in here, right, with this play scissor thingy. It's advancing, and so I wonder if we can make it a bit cleaner because it's quite a bit of a mess. How about we say enum state state logo movie state sizzle. I don't know, why is it called sizzle? Sizzle state, let's call it intro state to avoid any ambiguity. Intro state sizzle legal page. Yeah. Okay, and then we have here intro state. Then we say here intro state done. And then we do a intro state state. Then here we say state is done. Then we remove this. Then we remove this. Then intro state, we say intro state first equals this. Or we can just do 0. 0. Say state 0. Oh, that doesn't work. Well, let me say into state first equals this one. And then we initialize it with first. And then we say here play intro after. Oh my gosh, what is this used for? Why is the state so weird? Oh my goodness. Command line play intro, global intro, play intro. Well, the question I have now is, before we continue here, did we actually break anything? Let me actually stash this. Let me see what happens if we launch the game with quick starts. Quick starts. Then we should still see the EA logo, right? No, we don't. Okay. What happens if we launch with minus no logo? Also no video. Play intro. Intro. Pass headless after intro. Play scissor. What happens if we do no scissor? Pass no scissor after intro. No scissor. Of course there is. Okay, I'm surprised. Why is there no sizzle? Let's see what happens if we disable debug. Whoa, hold on. Let's do. So we have quick start, right? No logo, quick start. Well, let's do no logo, yeah. No logo. No logo. Pass no logo. Aha, RTS debug. Pass. Pass no scissor. Okay, let's put here if 0. Yeah. Quick start. So now we should see the EA logo, but none of the others. Yeah. That didn't work. Okay. So to me, that indicates we did some error here. So pass no sizzle. Play sizzle false. Okay. Good. Then what's next? Good. So play intro true. Then play logo movie. Play logo movie. Yeah. Oh, now we do. See it. Okay, after intro. How does this work? Ah, and not is movie playing. I see. I see. Yeah. Okay, so I think this still works out correctly. It's just, it's really hard to read the state machine here. So let's get back our code. Reset. Stash pop. So Mm-hmm. 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 Good. So how do we code this? We say if play intro and state. Yeah. So I would say we simply if play intro after intro. Oh, how do we code this? Play intro, not movie playing. The way this is coded is so confusing. Play intro, play scissor. Okay. M state. Say current state. And then we do int allowed state flags state flags. Let me say if play intro, then allowed state flags. Current state is done. Current state. Then we say here allowed flags equals 1 intro state EA movie 1. Then we do play scissor, intro state scissor, and that's it. And you can't skip legal, or can you? Break the movie, allow exit, break the movie, false. Break the movie after intro, false. What is after intro for? Oh boy. After intro. Parse headless after intro. Okay, ideally we get rid of this thing here. So we have play intro, play scissor, and there seems to be no state for this legal page. Ah, there is here after intro. Well, there is after intro. After intro. Then we say places or legal page. Places. To that. And then we need to say if after intro, then we already done current state equals intro state done. Okay, and then we have let's remove these comments here, and then we do if current state, if not this movie play. Not this. Intro. Okay, how do we now put this into the correct states? So we have allowed state flags. I want to say void bool intro allowed state, current state. Bool. Intro is in state. Then we give it a state. Not sure. Is in state. State. How do we correctly advance to the next state when the movie is done? Because we don't get a callback or anything, right? Maybe we say if not, movie is playing. Play logo movie. Maybe we say start. Then, so we have current state start. Okay. Play intro, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Then we say if not is movie playing, then enter next state. But is movie playing is not a good way to do this. Enter next state. If not, is movie playing? And let's do a time get time returns what? Unsigned int. Unsigned int. Time. let's say timeout. Timeout is 0. If timeout is smaller than this, then we do enter next state. Void enter next state. Enter next state. And then in enter next state, we simply do not this movie playing and timeout, enter next state. So then here we say while current state is smaller than, let's say smaller than intro done. Then we say plus this, no, plus this, and then if allowed state flags and this, let's say if current state is that, then we break current state. Let's do plus intro state. How do we advance this current state? Let's do int current state equals current state static cast intro state. Then here now we can increment this, and then if this this and this and this. So if this has allowed state flag, hold on. If let's do and 1. Let's do 1u. Yeah, let's do unsigned int. Okay, here we do 1u, and so we now increment this guy, and then we check, are we actually allowed in the state? If yes, then we break out of the loop, and then that's our state we take here, right? Okay, and then we do switch. Oh boy, current state, and then we do case logo movie, case scissor, case legal page, there, and And then in here we call new functions, private, start EA logo movie. Start scissor movie. How about we call this also scissor movie? Movie. Okay, scissor movie. And here we call this legal page. And then down here, enter blah blah update, and then we go here. Intro, there we go. Okay, and then we copy this junk here and here. Yeah. And then play intro after intro. Play intro after intro. Do we still need this after intro thingy? Play intro false. Let's remove that. And then we take this guy. Allow exit out of movies, true. Okay, so this one is allowed to exit. Yeah. Let's say this explicitly false, yeah. And then break the movie. True. Yeah, on the legal page. I have no idea why there's a set FP mode in here. It's wild, but whatever. Start legal page. Let's remove this and this and break the movie. I have no idea what these things are. So can we, how do we deal with this here? Start legal page. Start a legal page. Sleep 100. How about we call this do do EA logo movie. Do Sizzle movie. Do legal page. Okay. And then legal page here, blah, 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 blah. And then let's comment all this here. And then here we say do logo movie, break, do legal page, break, do legal page here, break, and do Sizzle here. Okay. Enter next state. Not sure we need this timeout here. Let's do without that. Okay, so I think that's a bit cleaner. Yeah. So let's see how that, if that works. Yeah. Current state, legal page, do legal page, yeah, and then would enter next state. Okay, I think this might work. Well, except for this guy. So start, it means we go, yeah, let's put a breakpoint in here. There. So. Good. So let's go to watch. Oh boy. Let's put this guy in here. This. So current state is start. Allowed state flags 14. Allowed state 14. Allowed state. Okay. Then let's see what happens. So we enter next state. Current state is start 0. Is smaller than done. We go to the next state. Is it allowed? Yes. So we break out of the loop. And now the current state is EA logo movie. Okay. So current state EA logo movie. We go in here. And we do mem pass whatever. We play some movie. Yeah, and then on the next update, now it has a movie playing. But now it goes in here. We don't want that. Right. So we don't want it to enter multiple times in here. So we need to say we need to put this guy in here. Okay. Good. So enter next state. Blah, blah, blah. There we go. Okay, done. Okay, now the current state is EA logo. Okay, we start the EA logo. And now next. Now we playing the video. So let's put a breakpoint in here. Now we wait for the movie to be done, which is now. It's weird. The EA logo comes and then there's like this duration afterwards for a long time. I suspect it's related to these values here. Maybe that needs some fixing. So we have this and then current state. So now it went to Sizzle movie. So it will start the Sizzle movie. There it goes. Then we exit this one. Now we enter the next state. Next state is 2. It now goes to 3. And that one is a legal state. So the state is now legal page. Legal page. It does the legal page. There we go. And interestingly, it didn't enter it. Break the movie. Break the movie. Huh? Did it start the legal page now or not? Legal page. And now it's done. Oh boy. Okay, so that didn't work. I wonder what's up with the legal page here. Let me see that. So, legal page. Break the movie is set to true. Allow exit out of movies, true. Then we have this one here. If not mem pass. If not mem pass, then we show a legal page. Huh? What? If the memory did not pass, we show a legal page. Why? Let me see what that looks like. Let me comment this out. Yeah, I want to see what that looks like, right? Interesting. So, legal page. Okay, now it goes in here. Let's see what it looks like. Well, it didn't show anything. It's done. Enter next state. I think here I need to stay a while. So I don't understand what's going on with the legal page there. Let me put a breakpoint here. Quite frankly, I have no idea what's going on there. Legal. It definitely exists. Legal page. Hide false, bring forward, begin time. Update. So it will display this. But then the question is, what does it look like? Let's see. Let's start fresh. And let's look after the Sizzle movie. For 4 seconds, it's supposed to show a legal page. Yeah, is that true? Will it show us a legal page? This one? Maybe. Why? That's weird. Do legal page. if the memory didn't pass. Huh. Okay, then how about we do the following? We say if and not did mem pass, then we do a legal page. Yeah. And then we remove this, allow exit out of movies. Mm-hmm. But hold on. Break the movie. Well, we need to take this and we need to put this here. Scissor movie. Maybe we do intro state after movies. Void do after movies. Void intro do after movies. And then we do this, break the movie. Do after movies. Then here we do new intro state after movies. After intro files. After movies. How about we do after intro? Do post intro. Post intro. Or maybe we can combine it with the done stage. Post intro is done. State. Do done. Post intro. Okay. Put that to the bottom. Then I remove this. And then here on done. Done to this. Okay. Okay, I think that makes sense. Post intro done. Good. Then let's put a breakpoint in here. There. Let's see why the black screen issue happens. And then here we can remove this again. Done. Current state. Okay. So, do post intro. Yeah, and then here it says break the movie and that, okay. And then what happens next? So intro is done. Current state is done. Delete intro, intro null, show shell map. But it's black. Why is it black? I do hear sound, but everything renders in black. Why? That's weird. Everything is black. After maybe because of some of these flags here after intro. I see. Play intro or after intro. Display draw update. So, play intro after intro false. Play intro. I see. After intro. What is this? After intro. What? Game engine. I guess we can remove these. If not, play intro. Okay. type unknown. Not play intro. I'm confused by this here because to me it looks like that every video will play with this here. Alright. I'm confused. If not, play intro. I'm so confused by this. Let's put a breakpoint here. After intro. So my impression is that here we do or after intro, play intro, after intro, play intro, after intro. Whoa. After intro false. It's false. Okay, then I think what we do here, we say here if m intro is not null PTR. There we go. I think that fixes the problem. Okay, I'm still not sure what to do about this color format for the video. That's really weird. To me, it looks like every video will be in this format, right? I wonder what's up with that. Yeah. So play intro is true. If not play intro, format, yeah. Not play intro. Render every video. Okay, so we see EA logo. Okay, to post intro, okay. Break the movie, blah, blah, okay. And, okay, now we see the scene, great. Let's go to the skirmish. Let's load a campaign movie. USA. There we go. We see a movie. Yeah. Okay, let's skip that. Yeah. Okay. That's weird. So I wonder. So the after intro stuff. Play scissor. Command line, yeah. Play intro. Play intro false. Yeah, so basically every movie except for the intro would have set. That's weird. That's weird. So let me do a stash. Yeah. And then so basically the EA movie, that one would have been in 32-bit color, yeah. And now the scissor would now be in this format, R5G6B5. How's that possible? Well, that's wild. Huh. Look at that. But it doesn't look low quality. It looks 32 bits, doesn't it? It looks high color. What is it not? I can't tell if that's low or high. Let's watch the campaign intro. Yeah, so basically every video is in lower colors, but it looks like 32-bit color, or does it not? I don't see problems. I see a lot of compression artifacts, yeah, sure, but the color looks okay. Let's change this to this, what it was before. Yeah, so now this should never hit. Let's put a breakpoint in there. EA video look normal. Yeah, let's take this away. Looks to me like before. Same shit. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I can't tell what the difference is supposed to be. Let's watch a campaign movie again. Looks the same to me. I don't see a difference. But I would say we go with this fix anyway, because it seems like the reasonable thing to do this year. So I would say fix W3D display. Or just display. Fix video buffer format in selection. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, then we do a stash pop. And then let's clean up what we did here. So play intro. Yeah, play intro. So, so I expect that we can delete all this junk here. Well, before we delete all this, let's do a test first. That everything works correctly. Let's do a quick start. Quick start. Okay. So now it should basically go straight to shell map, or let's say straight to menu. Yep. Okay. Then let's go to command line again. Command line. Let's do here F0 again. So now we should see the EA logo, and then afterwards it should go to shell map. Mm-hmm. 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 So we see the EA logo, and then it enters this. Okay, so our state machine, as far as I can tell, it works. That's cool. Then let's clean up. So we remove all of this. Then we delete this. And then game client here. We set this. Current state, load state flags. Interstate. So we start EA logo movie, sizzle movie, legal page, done. Yeah. And then so this one is now much easier. We can set the states with the different conditions here. Yeah. And then after intro, we'll skip the whole shit. Okay. And that's it. Cool. Yeah. Then we do a refactor, intro, simplify the state machine in intro class, simplify the movie, intro. Simplify the intro state machine and intro class. Okay. Okay, and then next step is now that basically we can now, how about we fix the EA logo movie, because something is wrong here, right? Logo movie, so it starts, it starts slow. No, it doesn't start slow. It ends slow. Yeah, it ends slow somehow. So let me see what's up with that. So min movie length, movie hold time, min copyright length. We are using the time get time because legal wants actual seconds. Play logo movie. Min movie length is in seconds, min copyright length. What copyright length? What is that? Let me look at this in game again. Yeah. So there's something apparently behind the EA movie. What is it? What are we looking at? So we see a movie. Now it's just black. It's just black. What is this? I don't understand. It's just black. Huh? Let me see original game. Maybe we broke something there. Generals, English. There we go. Win. So, what does it look like? So, we see an EA logo, and then it's just black. And then this is the start. So, I don't understand what's going on there. I don't understand. Makes no sense. Made copyright whole time. Play movie, stop movie. Copyright whole time. Movie whole time. To me, it looks like there was an intention to freeze the last frame and hold it for a moment. That looks like the intention. But it fades out to black. Like, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. What does the generals do? The non-zero hour. Does it look the same there? Let's do a copy of this shortcut here. Minus win. Okay, it's the same. It's just black afterwards. It doesn't make any sense. I would say we would say the simplest step here is to simply play movie. Play movie, and then remove this, and then we remove. First we test it. How about that? We test it. So what should happen now is we just play the EA movie and it ends, and straight afterwards the Sizzle video starts. With no black screen in between. Plain and simple. That's what we would like to see. Let's see. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Let's see that again. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, it is quite. Maybe there should be like 1 second in between. It looks a bit. It looks a bit unholy. Elapsed movie time. Yeah, maybe. Maybe before the Sizzle movie. How about we do the following? Before the Sizzle movie starts, we add another before Sizzle movie. Yeah. And then we do case before Sizzle movie. Do before Sizzle movie. Do wait 1000 milliseconds. Break. Okay, then here we do wait. Unsigned int. MS. Let's do milliseconds. Okay. Okay, and then we take this loop here, and we do this begin time get time. While begin time milliseconds. It's the unsigned int expiration time plus milliseconds while expiration time is smaller. Slave. Can do like that. The wait. Okay. Then here we do before Sizzle movie. Actually, do we need a state for this? We can just do. We can just do. In the Sizzle movie, we can just add do wait 1000. Yeah. Do waits. Then we don't need an extra state. Or well, maybe. Well, maybe it does make sense to have a wait state, interest state, wait one. Then here we say wait one. And then we say if play intro, then we wait. That makes sense, yeah. Wait one. It's wait. How about we call it wait? Wait sizzle movie. Wait for sizzle movie. Wait for sizzle. Well, let's call it sizzle movie wait. That is good, right? Sizzle movie wait. There we go. Wait. There we go. Then we can remove this here again. And then okay. And then that should work. Okay, so now after the intro, there should be the sizzle, wait 1 second, and then it should start the movie. Let's see if that works. Okay, 1 second. Was it 1 second? I'm not sure. Let's put a breakpoint here. It seemed pretty quickly. Let's see. Okay, so now do wait. Expiration time. Sleep. Okay, that's weird. That's weird. Yeah, so now it looks like it's hung up in here. Did we do a mistake here? Expiration time. While expiration time. Needs to be like this. Let's make it const as well. Okay. Yeah. That should do. Okay. And now it should do a wait, yeah. And it's done. Okay, so this should work now. Let's test it without the breakpoints. Okay, movie. 1 second. And sizzle. Okay, I think this looks good. Right? And it's also faster than before, because before it waited a few more seconds. 1, 2, 3 seconds. Also. Okay, so we have a faster intro. And also the code is simpler, so that is good. That means we can now delete. We can delete the do play. No, what was it? Play intro movie. Play intro. There was some function. I don't recall what it was called. This one, logo movie. There we go. Logo movie. Here. Yep. Then let's delete this here. And logo movie. Yeah, there we go. Boom, done. Fantastic. Then I think it also means we can remove. There was some here, movie hold time. This one is no longer used, I think. Actually, it is. Update. Copyright hold time. Video stream. Oh boy. Fetch. EA. Copyright. Display the copyright text. Why did this never work? Why did this never work? I don't understand. Why did it ever work? I don't understand. We don't see it here when we launch the game. This is the original executable. It was original game data. This is just black. I don't understand. Let's do, let me test this one more time. Yeah, let's do stash. Let's put a breakpoint in here. Yeah. I would like to see if it gets, if it is called and what it does. Okay, let me see if this hits after the video. It's so weird. There's this code, but it never worked. Or did it ever work? So there we go. Copyright time. 0, 0. Delete instance. Copyright, okay. So it creates this copyright display string. It sets a text. Yeah, now what? Sets a font. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Update. Display the copyright text. What? Okay, how about we take a break here and next session we study this a bit more and see why this is actually broken. Yeah. Good. I will take a break here. It has been 2 hours. I wish you a great day or night. Until next time. Goodbye.